Welcome back to Teddy Quiz. How good is your knowledge of animals? Answer 50 questions about the animal kingdom. First question, which one sleeps only 1 hour a day? Leopard or giraffe? Yep, it's the giraffe. Which one has the strongest bite? Crocodile or lion? Crocodile. Which one doesn't have blood? Starfish or octopus? Any ideas? It's the starfish, mostly made of water. Which one sleeps with one eye open? Dolphin or whale? Dolphin. Which one hibernates? Hedgehog or deer? Hedgehog. Which one can go the longest without water? Kangaroo rat or camel? The kangaroo rat. It can go 3 to 5 years without drinking. Which one runs the fastest? Ostrich or kangaroo? It's the ostrich. It can run up to 40 miles per hour. Which one has teeth? Snail or frog? You've got this. The snail. It has a toothed tongue. Which one is the heaviest? Elephant or whale? Let's go. Yes, it's the blue whale. It can weigh up to 170 tons. Which animal can eat up to 3,000 times a day? Seahorse or crab? Seahorse. Incredible. Which one spends the most time in the water? Crocodile or hippopotamus? Hippopotamus. Which one has the most teeth in the world? Shark or catfish? The catfish. It can have up to 9,000 teeth. Which one can lift the most times its own weight? Gorilla or ant? The ant. It can carry 1,000 times its weight. Which one flaps its wings the fastest? Hummingbird or bee? Bee. What is the most venomous animal in the world? Snake or jellyfish? Jellyfish. Which one moves the slowest? Sloth or tortoise? Sloth. Which one has more arms? Octopus or squid? The squid. It has 10 arms. Which one can sleep for several years? Tortoise or desert snail? The desert snail. It can hibernate for 3 years. Which one sleeps the longest in a day? Sloth or koala? The koala. It can sleep up to 20 hours a day. Which one defends itself by shooting blood? Horned lizard or crab? Horned lizard. What is the largest land carnivore? Polar bear or tiger? Polar bear. Which one is the smartest? Parrot or pig? Yes, the pig is one of the smartest animals. Which one has the longest tongue? Giraffe or anteater? It's the giraffe. Its tongue can be up to 22 inches long. Which one is the largest feline in the world? Tiger or lion? Tiger. Which one weighs less than a kilo? Chicken or meerkat? A meerkat, about 1.6 pounds on average. Which one has the best sense of smell? Dog or horse? Dog. Which one sings to communicate with its kind? Whale or dolphin? Whale. Very good. What is the largest marine carnivore? Great white shark or orca? Good job, it's the orca. Which one can regenerate its limbs? Jellyfish or octopus? Octopus. Which one has the thickest skin? Rhinoceros or elephant? Rhinoceros. Which one can change color to blend in? Chameleon or snake? Chameleon. Which one flies the fastest? Dragonfly or butterfly? The dragonfly. It can fly up to 22 miles per hour. Which one is a reptile? Iguana or pangolin? The iguana. The pangolin is a mammal. Which one can solve complex problems? Crow or parrot? The crow, one of the smartest birds. Which one doesn't have a brain? Sea cucumber or starfish? Starfish. Which one has very poor vision? Goat or ferret? Ferret. Which one is the most venomous? Cobra or sea snake? Sea snake. Which animal lives the longest? Tortoise or elephant? Tortoise. Some can live up to 100 years. Which one lays the most eggs at once? Frog or turtle? A turtle lays an average of 500 eggs per season. Which one can't jump? Elephant or rhinoceros? Elephant. Which one can fly backwards? Hummingbird or butterfly? Hummingbird. That wasn't easy. What is the largest invertebrate? Giant squid or jellyfish? Giant squid. Which one can live without its head for several days? Cockroach or ant? Good job, it's the cockroach. Which one can live the longest without oxygen? Turtle or tick? Tick. Which one can sleep standing up? Horse or cow? Horse. What is the fastest animal in the air? Peregrine falcon or golden eagle? Peregrine falcon. It can reach 200 miles per hour in a dive. Which one can change sex? Clownfish or lizard? Clownfish. Very good. Which one can hear infrasound? Elephant or bat? Bat. Which one can produce light? Firefly or jellyfish? Firefly. Which one has the longest neck? Giraffe or ostrich? The giraffe. Longest neck among land animals. Pick your next challenge and make sure to like and subscribe.